You have to learn how to let the silence speak. Sometimes the loudest message comes with no sound at all. Most people are too busy to hear them. You have to start avoiding and ignoring the constant noise that the world will bring to your life, whether this is through people, whether this is through social media, whether this is through notifications, opinions, etc. You have to learn how to drown out all these things and really focus on what truly matters. That's the only way you're going to be able to prosper and find yourself. When you have all this constant noise, you can't focus. You can't really reflect. You can't see where your strengths are, where your weaknesses are. You kind of just live life on autopiloting and you're in la la land. And that's the goal. We want to get out of that. When you have silence, that's going to reveal what the noise is trying to hide. When you're in silence, you will see that truth will rise. You will be able to focus on your thoughts, your fears, your dreams, your conscience. It all becomes clear where you can really figure out who you are. You can really get to learn yourself and figure out what you need to prosper and be successful in life. Most people tend to avoid silence because they're not comfortable with themselves. So they tend to distract themselves with all these things that are not important, the social media, the people, the notifications, because it will allow them to ignore what is truly going on inside and have to deal with that pain, that hurt, that regret, that dissatisfaction. And we don't want that. You don't want that. If you can't sit with yourself in silence, you do not know who you really are. And we need to change that. Silence is where clarity lives. When you stop reacting to everything, you start to understand what's real. When you stop paying attention to the things that are in the media, to the movies, to every single show, to every single thing that is drama related, that's social media related, you're able to really put things in perspective and see what is going on in life. Quiet moments can help you figure out what actually matters and what doesn't matter, what to keep, what to pursue, what to let go of, and, where to go next. This is why when you look at monks, when you look at warriors, and you look at great thinkers, they all practice stillness. They all practice meditation because it helps put things into perspective and put things into balance. The way the world is today, they train you and they program you to react. Silence trains you to respond. Reactions are emotional, they're impulsive. When you respond, it's usually thoughtful, it's usually intentional. You have to learn to listen in silence because it's going to give you control over your anger, over your pain, and over your decisions. Sometimes silence is the best answer. Not every battle needs a sword. Some need stillness. When you're in a relationship, whether it's a friendship or a significant other, watch the silent moments. Silence in communication is going to tell you a lot. Is she pulling away? Is that friend a little distant? Is your presence respected without you needing to speak or talk? Sometimes people stop talking because they've said everything that they needed to say, but you have to pay attention to this. Start using silence as a tool. Morning silence equals the vision for the day. This is going to let you create that vision for how your day is going to go. You're going to be able to plan your day and have a successful day. Walk alone. Reflect on your day. Reflect on your night. Reflect on the positives and the negatives. Did you do what you set out to do? If not, how can you improve to make sure it happens the next day? When you're not reacting, you're giving yourself power to control your internal, to control your reactions, to control your impulses. As a man, you have to learn how to create moments of silence throughout your day. Take away your phone, no music, just stillness. Because this is going to help sharpen your awareness throughout your day, throughout your life, and throughout your daily occurrence with the world that you're going to be dealing with every day. Remember, real men don't have to speak. They're going to observe. You don't have to raise your voice when your presence speaks. You really don't have to say anything. You being there alone is going to create what you're looking to create. The more powerful you become as a man, the less you will have to explain yourself. Silence is often more commanding than speaking. Last but not least, what is your silence trying to tell you? I challenge you to sit every day for 10 minutes in complete silence, no distractions. Ask yourself, what are you avoiding by staying busy? What is rising in the quiet? What are you learning? What are you observing? What is going into your mind that you've never experienced before that you need to work on? You don't need more noise. You need more awareness. Learn to listen to the language of silence, and it'll change your life. It's your boy J3, and I'm out.